Good morning, this is Claudia from Luxdates. I'm on my way to the city to meet a client, and today I would like to talk about dating burnout. Dating burnout, what is it? You may have experienced, or perhaps you're in that phase right now, that dating isn't really fun, and that you start feeling tired after your dates, that you work your dates off like a to-do list, that dating is like a chore, and that you simply lost the fun in dating. How does that happen? As human beings, we are hardwired for positive connections. That is simply in our DNA. And when you are searching for a partner and you meet people either virtually or in real life, and you go in with the expectation of establishing that good connection and it doesn't happen, then the system doesn't really get activated, and you start feeling this disconnect with people. And I would say that is probably one of the strongest signs, is to feel disconnected from people, and also disconnected from yourself. You don't really feel yourself any longer. Something that is important to know is that if you're using dating apps, and I have nothing against dating apps, but something that you should know is that dating apps are not designed to find you love. Dating apps are designed to keep you with the app as long as possible, and it has a lot to do with our reward system, with dopamine, and I will do another video on that. It actually has a lot to do with dog training. But keep that in mind. So dating apps are not really designed to help you find love, and you being in a position to delete the app. So that is one thing dating apps want to keep you going. Another factor is that with apps, we are being suggested that there are tons of people out there, and that love becomes a commodity, or finding a possible partner becomes a commodity, and that also has to do with the process of disengaging with people. So these are two things. Another factor is that, and the client told me this the other day, is that people are simply rude, or can simply be rude on dating apps, that if you don't answer immediately, they get nasty. So that also has to do with disengaging from one another. If you're in a position that you're really tired of dating, what can you do? The best thing that you can do is to stop the process and give yourself a break. Give yourself a break from dating, give yourself a sabbatical, and you may think, well, if I do that, I will never find somebody. And what you're doing there is basically you're saying that you can only find somebody through an app, and that an app is your only way of finding a partner, and that is a little bit like an addiction. So that's also one of the factors that we see with dating apps, that they can make you a little bit addicted. And like with any addiction, it's the best to stop yourself. So if you're worried about not finding somebody, I have news for you. There are people out there, there are really people out there who are not on dating apps, who meet other people in real life. A lot of my clients, for instance, are not even on social media or on dating apps. So there are other ways of meeting people, and I think if you're tired of this whole process, just give yourself a break. Take a deep breath, focus on something different, spend the time that you use on dating apps, spend it with friends and family. Exercise is always a good option. Try a new way of exercising, try a new form of sports, do something that you haven't done before, all in real life, and then see what happens. And then your perspective will change, your view of yourself will change, and you basically reset yourself. And then if you're still interested in finding a partner, you can try again with dating apps, but be mindful that it's really just one puzzle in your search for a partner. So in short, if you are experiencing dating burnout, don't despair. It happens to a lot of people. It happened to me as well. Give yourself a break and then restart. That's it from me today. Bye bye.